name's Carly and welcome back to my channel, The Planted Carly Flower. Today we are going to be talking about our mental health and how plants helped me with mental health issues that I have. So if you're interested in hearing a little bit about that, definitely stick around, hit that like button, go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any more great planting content, and let's get into it.
To be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I want. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time?
Okay guys, so plants and mental health. You would think that they don't have anything to do with each other, but for me in particular, they absolutely do. So this is going to be my experience with mental health and plants. If you have a different experience, absolutely leave it in the comments. Let everybody know if you're comfortable with that, because people don't talk about their mental health enough. It needs to be more normalized to have issues that you can talk about with others and not be stigmatized. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to talk about my mental struggles and how plants have helped me. So I have a combination of depression and anxiety. That's what I have diagnosed. I would reckon I have more than that, but I haven't really pursued getting it diagnosed for reasons that don't matter to this video. I wouldn't be surprised if I had some ADHD and a little bit of OCD in some areas, but again, I have not pursued that. So I am diagnosed though with depression and anxiety, and plant care and plant chores and just plants in general have helped with that. I get such a serotonin rush when I see my plants. I can be in a depressed state and lay there and just stare at my plants, and they do actually lift my spirits and make me feel better. They drag me out of a depressive state because I know they need care and they depend on me to live, much like my children do. So while I have to get up and care for my children, I also have to get up and care for my plants. So I can't be a lump on the couch when I know my plants need me. And that drives me to get up and just, okay, what plants need me the most today? What do I absolutely have to get done? I haven't watered that plant in 3 weeks because I've been feeling so crappy. But if I can at least get up and water that one plant, then I've done something today and I've accomplished something and I can feel good about that. So I get up and I water that one plant. And I can tell you that I almost never stick to just that one plant. Because now I have my watering can and it has water in it. I might as well water this one next to it because it's been a while for this one too. And before I know it, I've watered a bunch of plants and I feel so much better just getting up and getting something accomplished. I become proud of myself. I become happier as overall. I get an adrenaline rush. I get serotonin. I spend time with my babies. I get to look at them, check them for pests, give them love that I could not give to myself in some of those depressive states. And it's absolutely been a savior for me on more than one occasion. Now again, this is just my experience. If you can't get up after 3 weeks and water your plants and you end up letting plants die, I'm not saying a plant has not died from my neglect when I've been in a depressive state. They absolutely have. It happens and it's normal. You gotta care for yourself to care for other things. Sometimes caring for other things can drive you to care for yourself, and that's what my plants do for me. When I'm in a state of anxiety, they also help me. Having plants comes with a lot of plant chores, and something that helps my anxiety is organization, cleaning. I feel like I get control over my environment around me when I don't have control of whatever's giving me anxiety, or even just my own feelings. I might not feel like I'm in control of myself, like everything's all turmoiled and I can't get a grasp on anything, and it gives me massive anxiety and it gives me panic. And when I start organizing my plants, rearranging my plants, cleaning my plant space, it helps me tremendously to feel a sense of control over the environment around me at the very least. If you were to see my house, you would be shocked about how insane I probably seem. I am one of those people that puts their cereal in containers and empties their dish pods into a container and throws away the packaging or recycles the packaging. And I'm one of those people that has baskets sorted by cleaning product. My house is overly organized, and that's because having a clean space, an organized space, a non-chaotic space helps my anxiety, and plants definitely contribute to that. Researching what my plants need and putting them in the perfect care situation, or as perfect as I can get it in my home, is another thing that absolutely helps my anxiety. I feel like I'm accomplishing something, I'm getting my plants exactly what they need, and it gives me a sense of control over my environment and over my actions, and that helps with my anxiety. Again, this is just my personal experience. I know that it's not going to work for everybody, and not everyone is interested in keeping their house like a museum. I understand that. Sometimes my depressive episodes can cause things to get way out of hand, and I'll have 8 loads of laundry to do. But it does help me with my anxiety and my depression to get up and do things as much as I can. And plants definitely give me that drive because I know they depend on me to live. And I brought them into my home, and I intend to care for them the best that I can. And that will drive me to do things that some days I just can't even do for myself. Now, plants are obviously not the only thing in my life that give me motivation and purpose to snap out of some mental health issues I might be going through. I have my children, I have my family, I have my boyfriend. They're all absolutely saviors for me in this area. They're patient with me. They understand what I'm going through, or try to understand what I'm going through, and they help me out whenever they can. Sometimes even just having my boyfriend do things for me can help me feel better because I can see it being done. So definitely don't shy away from having people help you with your plant chores, because it still can be motivating for you, and typically when he starts doing things, it makes me want to get up and do things as well. Sometimes just seeing my plants showing off all their luscious, like look at my exotica right now. Let me turn you a little bit. Look how beautiful she is, how she's trailing, she's obviously happy, she's lush, and I am responsible for that. I am responsible for how good she looks. By the way, if you're into these plant stands, I did a product review on it. I'll link it up above. But yeah, look how beautiful she is. I'm responsible for that. I took care of her. I helped her to thrive and grow, and that's something to be proud of, and that makes me feel good. And that's what can start to pull me out of a depressive state. Because look at her, she's beautiful, she's growing, she's thriving, she's living her best life. She makes me happy just to look at her. Just to look at her and know that I had anything to do with how good she's doing makes me so happy. And it should make you happy too that your plants are all doing so well because of the care that you give them. So that is some ways that plants have helped my mental health. I definitely think we need to normalize talking about our mental health, helping each other out with tips and tricks, and making it not such a taboo topic. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please leave them in the box down below. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Follow me on Instagram. I am definitely very active on there. I post to the story.